Hi, everyone. My name is Adam Darengowski. I work with the communications team here at Miller Pipeline. We're going to do Faces in the Field a little bit differently this month, as we're going to bring you a video interview with one of the members of our team. We're joined by Foreman from Pennsylvania, Ryan Junod. Ryan, thanks for joining us. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
So first of all, tell us a little bit about how you got to Miller. What was your career path looking like, and how did you end up here with us?
I did a lot of water and sewer line work for 10 years prior to coming to Miller. A friend of mine was a foreman at Miller, and talked to him about getting into the gas field. And insurance, health insurance is actually what brought me over. Health insurance was getting crazy at my old job, and through the union, we have very good insurance here, and that's kind of what brought me over to get me started in the gas field. Can't say that I missed on water and sewer lines, being in deep holes, trenches all the time. It's kind of nice not having to deal with all that extra stress, headaches.
Has its benefits, right?
Yes.
So you've been here how long at Miller?
11 years.
11 years. So what has kept you here for over a decade? Why do you decide to stay with us and keep working for Miller?
Well, there's a great group of guys I work with out of Harrisburg. Nobody that I have any issues with from the top to the bottom. Everybody communicates well, works good together, and go home safely every day, and still get paid well and good benefits. So I don't have nothing to complain about.
That's good to hear. We like hearing that. So can you describe what an average day looks like for you working out in the field?
Well, nothing's real average, because you change what you do every day. That's what I like about my job. You don't do the same thing day in and day out. Every day is a new adventure, and I like a challenge. So that's what keeps me going.
What's the lesson that maybe you've learned while working in this industry that may surprise some people?
Well, you never know everything. I can tell you that. You never quit learning. Whenever you think you learned everything, that's when you're going to get yourself into trouble.
Right. Let's say there's someone who maybe is curious about working in the gas industry or working with Miller Pipeline. What would you tell them about this company and this industry that may sway them to come join us?
Well, it's a good place to work, safe atmosphere. Safety is a big key around here. So, like I say, I don't have nothing bad to say.
Yeah. You mentioned safety. It's one of our 4 core values. How much do you and your guys utilize those core values on a given day?
Well, that's the first thing to start out with every day. Talk to everybody, make sure everybody's on the same page. Communication. Communication is the key thing to everything. If you communicate well with each other, why the day should go into place. Yeah, you can plan your job every day, but plan always goes wrong. So you just got to keep working through it and communicate with each other so everybody knows what everybody's doing at each given time.
We have a concept around here called What I Live For. It helps remind us to keep safety in the front of our mind, but also helps us get to know each other. So Ryan, what are your What I Live For reasons? What keeps you going on a day-to-day basis?
My family, my wife Beth, my daughter Lily keep me going. My wife's beautiful, of course. My daughter, she's 15. She's a good kid. She's always been a good kid. I know everybody says that about their kids, but she's never give us any issues or anything. But she's getting into that stage where I'm not real keen on her getting into teenage dating stage. So we'll just deal with that day by day.
Well, Ryan, thanks for joining us on Faces in the Field. I really appreciate it.
Yep, not a problem.
All right, we'll see you next month.